Day 4 in Mexico, off to do the boat trip again.
I inherited these from him. These were like, these were just...
With lots of new friends, beers loaded up. Mucha Libre later, let's do it. Me more.
1.5 hours.
Don't know if you can hear me, but we're at the Mucha Libre. Bit of a late night update, 10:15. It's fake as shit, but it's good entertainment. Day 5 in Mexico City. This is going to be, I don't know if this will make it to the vlog, but it's going to be very pieced together. Can't say I've been filming much, but we're off to rent some bikes and hopefully see the soccer later, although we missed out on tickets for the first game, so we can either tout them or we'll get the later game. You want to say hi, Neely?
Hi! Hi! Hi!
In Mexico City, out on the push bike, off to a castle in a park. I don't know if you can see them behind me. I think it's a red light, maybe I should stop. Cycled about 20 minutes, no, probably about half an hour. Find a very European looking part of Mexico City. Beautiful trees, beautiful people. Off to get some agua because this altitude's hitting a bit harder. The lack of exercise is killing my heart. Here we're in a park in a city. Massive, I mean it looks as big as Central Park, I would say. New character over there is Jasper. New character unlocked in the vlog. One of many more. She wait for this view. Jasper, say hello to the vlog. Hey. The Mexican presidents lived here until 1940.
Yep.
Nice. Good fact, Jasper. Nice marble floors. How smooth is the wall? Quite smooth.
Presidential wall right there.
Yeah, you can tell this is built for the president.
That would so much better.
Let's play a game of Rate the Mustache. Not fan of the weak goatee, 7. Better colour, bit of a thicker goatee, 7.5. That's more like 8.5. Jasper, I'm rating the moustaches out of 10.
You're rating the moustaches?
Yeah, I think this one's still about a 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
not very good. This is about a 6 because that's about bum fluff. That could be better than that.
Look his eyes.
The glasses, they don't even look real,
Yeah.
but they are. This facial hair is decent though.
They all look
I'd give him an 8. Witness suspense. Facial hair, 10. With the Mexican-American War, 1946 to 1948, the French came to Mexico to basically help reform the basically post-war kind of revolution. So quite a heavy French influence. With the carriages, these were both used for 2 Frenchies who were visiting Mexico, who are called Emperor Maximilian and Empress Charlotte, as they came in 1864. So a wee bit of history. Short of it, the French came in to stop the Americans taking over. They also knew there was lots of gold and silver here, so they also did it for their own pockets. Meanwhile, the Archduke of Austria, Maximilian, then became the President of Mexico in 1864. He was crowned in Italy and then obviously came to Mexico to rule. And there the fella is there. Well, we admire the view. So Maximilian had a tough few years in charge. Napoleon came in to try and help. Don't think it was that useful. He then married the King of Belgium's daughter, Charlotte, and they lived here together. Can't even see what I'm showing you. It's a big, big old city. So maybe the mountains in the background. Jasper's big head.
My head is small.
What is it, 5 million more people here than live in Netherlands?
Yeah, that's true.
One nice thing about solo travelling, with a group of people, not feeling very well, wouldn't mind some alone time, just take yourself away. You're not there for anyone else, you're there for yourself. Look after yourself, don't worry about the people, catch them all later. Let's try and make our way home. Get some food to maybe settle the stomach. Maybe cycle. Took a bit of a wrong turn on the bike, but someone upon Chinatown. And dragon, oh, coming up again. Good morning, Sunday, Mexico City. Off to Guadalajara today, outside a very nice church. Yeah, fairly early start for the bus, but can't really work out the buses, so I'm just getting a taxi to the bus station to try and find a bus out of here. While I was waiting for the bus, a kid came up to me, took my glasses right off my head, and then ran down the street. So I had to chase him down the street with all my stuff. Thankfully, when I kind of grabbed his shirt, he took them off, or he just chucked them on the floor. So he ran away. So I got my glasses back. Kid isn't messing with me, and nicely, quite a few Mexicans came up to me and asked if I was all right. So all is well, all is well. Near share, but almost impressive. He took them right off my head. Maybe, you know, I didn't know what he was saying, but he looked a bit innocent. But don't judge a book by its cover. Stay safe out there, folks. Okay, we made it on the bus. Very good legroom. Even TV, chargers. Pretty good. That was 45 quid. 7-hour journey into Guadalajara at 5 o'clock. It's currently 10 o'clock, so see how it goes. Something really nice about just exploring the little back end side streets in these big cities. There's quite a lot of colour, real local life. Quite keen to hop into a really small local restaurant at some point, rather than just a stand. I mean, I've just walked past one that can't be more than 3 tables, but that must be real authentic Mexican. That is the one thing I do like about the big cities, is that actually you almost get less of the Western touch. I think where I'm going will be still a small Mexican town, but that brush of Western paint, you know, Italian restaurants, bigger hotels, more English speaking, less of the real working Mexico that you don't see. It's really nice here. Okay, Guadalajara, day 7. Only here for, well, I leave at 6 o'clock for a bus to Sayulita for the beaches, and then I'll be back here for a few days. But let's see what Guadalajara's got to offer. So far, you know, pretty big Mexican city, but seems pretty nice where I'm staying. Seems to be pretty trendy, rough around the edges, not too many foreigners, so seems to be the general theme. So I've gone west from Mexico City, so slightly off the beaten track to the usual crowd that would go down to Oaxaca and then west to Cancun. Little mural here. We walk to a park, get out in the sun, try and top up this tan. Again, all these little cottages, I guess, all brightly coloured, very European. Definitely feels like a little seaside village in Portugal or Italy. Up on over. I'm better crossing the road or stay on this side. Look at it, it's amazing. parrots. Quite a few of them. I don't know if you can see the colours. They're beautiful. We're in Parque Agua Azul in Guadalajara. Small, quaint park. Obviously not much green on the ground, but you know, it's pretty hot and dry here. There's a water shortage across most of Mexico, even in the winter. This is day 2, kind of back on my own, back to the solo travelling after 5 pretty solid days of being surrounded by quite a lot of people. Meeting some really good people, but it's quite nice to take a break from the intensity and have a bit of your own time. Something which I've appreciated more the more I travel. In the hostel in Mexico City, a British guy, probably mid-30s, was in our room chatting, and kind of a bit of a wake-up call when someone in the mid-30s is surprised and kind of, you know, admires the adventures you get up to as someone who's younger, and the ability to meet new people and make friends. It's something he was skeptical and what's the word, nervous about doing on his trip to Mexico, but it's nice to remind him that everyone's here for the same reason. And I think sometimes people forget that most travellers and most people in the world are here for the right reason, so you've just got to kind of trust that. Met some interesting people last night at the hostel here in Guadalajara. One American, you know, feeding into the American stereotype, the other, you know, doing the opposite. It's kind of how it goes with the Americans, one good, one bad. And then an older guy, must be late 50s, 60s, British guy, you know, I guess he's also trying to find himself out here. As I said, off to a beach town tonight. I'll arrive there late, and then hopefully this next week will be fun on the beach. Pool at the hostel. I think there's a bit of walking I can do. Hopefully see some sunrises and sunsets if I can get myself up for the sunrise. Hopefully meet some more people and have a good week on the beach. It's meant to be a kind of smaller, quaint Mexican seaside town. Weather's a bit less warm than it is here, obviously on the coast, on the Pacific, so hopefully that'll be quite nice, good for the tan, but not baking. So there for a week, back here for a concert, and I fly to Cancun, so the proper bit of Mexico that most people will know. Hopefully meet up with some people I met in Mexico City again, and then yeah, go from there. Head into Belize, hope that my passport gets me out the other side, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Can let you all know the outcome and what happened maybe when I leave Mexico. Might be safer that way. Okay, update. My bus adventures continue. I was waiting for a bus to the bus station. Bus didn't show up, so I had to get an Uber. Great. In the Uber I was looking at my ticket for this bus. Realised when I bought it yesterday, he booked me on the bus for yesterday. So I was really shitting myself in the Uber, thinking, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to buy a new ticket, this bus might not even exist. Turn up, okay, this bus does exist. I say I'm going to Sayulita, bus driver seems okay with that. Front of the bus says we're going to another place. Still I have no idea what's going on. Thankfully an American couple come on who kind of reassure me that it is going to Sayulita. So let's hope he stops in Sayulita and I can get off the bus. Well, 6-hour journey I think to go, so see you then. Okay, good news, I've made it to Sayulita. The bus was long, made a lot of stops, but I'm here. Other good news is that the clocks have gone backwards, so I've gained an hour, which means we'll get to the hostel before check-in. Bad news is I'm dropped on the main road 2 kilometers from my hostel, so join me in this very dark 2 kilometer half-hour walk to my hostel. Let's hope I don't get kidnapped on the way. I presume, Mum, if you're seeing this, I didn't get kidnapped, unless the kidnapper took my GoPro and uploaded it to YouTube. See you in a bit. Okay, I don't really know what you can see. You see anything? Not really, can you? Well, I made it into the village in about 20 minutes. Got another 5 minutes to go. See some bit more lights ahead. It was a bit of a uphill and downhill, but I can smell the ocean Can't wait to be on a beach for a week. You know, growing up near one, you don't get sick of them, especially when they're on the Pacific. It's also 21 degrees and I'm absolutely roasting in this jumper, but I can't bother taking it off. One thing I did read up about this place was they love their golf buggies. I mean, again, I don't think you can see them, but that's kind of how they get around here. Although, again, when I was reading up, it said it was like $70 a day to rent one. Same as the motorbikes, which seems insane, but I was quite hoping to get a moped and explore the local area, but I won't be paying $70 for a day. So let's hope we can improve on that price somehow. But yeah, here we are. It's nearly 11 o'clock. Bus was 5.5 hours for a journey that really should be 3. So yeah, that was fun, but gotta get used to those. Okay, I've made it. The time seems to have changed again, so fuck knows what time it is. It's either 11 or 12. I have no idea, but I'll find out tomorrow. Got the key in my room, 10 bed. My bed is right beside the bathroom, so that's a bit worrying, but hopefully I'll be alright. Thankfully, I actually made some lunch earlier and brought it with me, so I don't go hungry. So thanks to Hamish earlier for bringing the food with me, because yeah, I don't know how much chance I had of finding anything that was open. Again, there's no point of showing you the view because there's nothing you can see, but yeah, seems alright so far. Check in tomorrow. Okay, welcome to Sayulita in the daylight. Little beach town. Slept well, which is good. I think I've got over the food poisoning. Fingers crossed. Hopefully one or two more meals and keep them down, and yeah, through the worst of it. But I have to say it wasn't pleasant. First time I've travelled and been ill, I have to say, so I guess it's a long time coming, and probably expected coming to countries like this, eating out of street stands for £1, but that's the way you've got to do it. As you can see, here's a golf cart that I was talking about last night. Just heading into the wee village and seeing what there is on offer. Hopefully check out the beach and probably head back to the hostel and have a day by the pool, although I'll show you the pool situation when I'm back. It's 10:30, so still plenty more of the day to seize. Main square of Sayulita. Welcome to Sayulita Beach. Haven't tested the water yet. Pretty big waves. It's a big surf town. Also already been offered a cigar, so I have a feeling I might like this place. But I do think I'm going to have to be hunting for the cheap backpacker spots. Don't think I'll be eating in town too much, looking at the prices, but I did walk past a few kind of local places on my half-an-hour trek last night, so probably be heading out of the beachfront for any kind of cheap food, but I'm sure I could treat myself one day or the other. Pretty nice beach, although again, could be paying for all these beds. Let's test the water. Pretty fresh. Pretty fresh. Okay, spoke to my cigar friend. Cuban is, well, he brought his price down very quickly. So he said 200 pesos, which is about £8. So that's not bad for a wee cigar. I told him manana, which is tomorrow. He did ask if I wanted weed or coke, so I obviously gave off that kind of look. But if that cigar fits in my daily budget, then I might just have to have a couple while I'm here, but we'll see. My daily budget is £30 a day. Combination is like £14, so don't have a lot of wiggle room, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe no beers one day and replace them with cigar on another. We shall see. Right, day one of Sailita lunch, 90 pesos, which is about £3.80. Got to start off, just basically a sandwich, fries on the side. Sit in the square. Does mean I have 160 pesos left, which is like what, £6. So we'll hopefully find a cheap dinner and a couple of beers to finish the day. I'll let you know how I do in staying with the budget. By the looks of the hostel, I don't think anyone's going to be pushing me to party, considering they're all good 8 years older and American, so not quite my typical crowd, but you know, we'll see. Okay, I grabbed myself a cold one. 30 pesos, which is like £1.10. And there's only 5 pesos more than a Sprite, so you do the math. I think I'd rather a beer. You know, it's warm, I'm on my holidays. Why the fuck not, eh? That means I have 130 pesos for dinner and a beer. So basically 100 pesos for dinner and a beer with dinner. And that's me bang on budget. So let's see how it goes. Tostada was good. Quite filling, so value for money wise, decent. Basically just a ham and chorizo salad sandwich, but you know, not bad. Let's hope it stays down. I've even got some left over I can snack on in a bit later, so see you all in a bit. I don't even know what day it is at this point. Day 8 in Mexico. Bit of surfing today. Free surf, enchiladas. Let's see how we get on. I've not surfed in 6 years since Australia, so this is going to be interesting. Might be some good footage of me absolutely decking it. Let's see.
And when you fall into the waves, you always cover your head, right?
Yeah.
Because that's when the board hits you.
Sure. Sailita Beach. Off for a surf. See how we get on. A few baby waves. Oh shit, my shoes. Oh well. Maybe leave them here. Oh. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Still standing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nearly. Alright, let's try and find a break in the waves. And then let's just go for it. If you don't try, you never succeed. More than 2 seconds. Whew, go me. I have to say the sunburn on my shins and feet are sore. Waves crashing. These are not small waves. Well, see the big ones. Hard work, this sport. I think I'm more of an underwater man than a on top of water man. Fucking hate the sea, but this isn't so bad. It's not cold. Just taking waves to the face every fucking 10 seconds. Sorry for the language. Didn't commit to the wave and then should have waited for the next one. That's my professional. Fucking hell words. My professional synopsis. I rode it while I couldn't stand up. After a good day on the surf, we're out hunting for some dinner. Find some carne from a butcher's. See what we can cook up. I think this might be towards the end of the vlog. Maybe start a new one tomorrow. Managed to buy myself a few little cigars, so might crack one of them this evening, maybe when the sun sets on. So I'll sign out with my cigar. Travel shows no age. Shows no age. Let's re-edit this. Travel has no. There's no upper limit to backpack, as he shows.